Good morning. How is everyone today? This fine Wednesday, halfway through the week again. I don't know about you guys, but time's taken on a whole different meaning for me these days. So how is everybody feeling? What is the body doing, it's saying, expressing today? Joe Dispenza talks about us living through the past a lot and how we drag the past and we project it into the future. And the more I dive into the breathing and the understanding that we loop round the same old thoughts, the same old emotions, morning Craig, the same old behaviours, same old, and it's quite embarrassing when you think about it that we have this phenomenal capacity to think, imagine and intend completely different and empowering things, and we don't use it. It's like, well, today I could choose to think about a new earth, where we have tons of organic food, where we really care for the environment and we care for each other. Or I could choose to ruminate over the past and judging others and wishing this was different. And, it's kind of crazy when you think, we can choose what to focus on, and we focus on the crap. Makes no sense. I mean, I do it too. I'm just ruminating out loud here. So again, what we're doing is we're breaking these old habits of living through the program and and all the stuff that we've learned and inherited from others, which is fine and it was great back in the day. But now that we're moving on, morning Angie. We really want to be thinking about a future that excites us. I have been doing this, morning Marie, bioresonance. I've been really a bit obsessed by this bioresonance machine, and basically it's been thrown up, where are you bored with life? Are you depressed? And then I had to be really honest, and I thought, God, am I depressed? Am I? Yeah, I suppose at some level I have been like a lot of us going, what is happening right now? How is the future going to look for me? Am I ever going to see my brother and sister and my nephews in Canada again? And, all of that stuff that I've never, ever, ever had to think about for a second before. So I think it's definitely been a time for appreciating, obviously, the loss of my mum last year. You realise that, yeah, life does end. And as this life as we know it, but there's much, much more, I believe, to it than that. So I think, morning Nicola, I think that we're all asking questions, that we never asked before, because I don't think any of us can really believe and perceive, or could have believed and perceived that we'd be here. More than 2 years ago, this kind of idea that travel would be halted, that you could get stopped in a cafe and get asked by the police, for a passport, all of that stuff, it would never in a million years have thought was possible. And now we're like, what? So what do we do when we actually start to look at ourselves and be honest about how we're feeling? Because we are emotional beings, but the big problem is that a lot of our feelings in this moment are based on stuff from the past. And for us to truly create, and this is why I'm so obsessed about letting go, for us to truly create what we want in the future, we need to let go of the past. And I'm running a retreat on the 20th of August. We've got a couple of spaces left, I think. Come and join me if you really want to dive into letting go and really, really free up the space in your hard drive for new, much more exciting and liberating programs, because that's what we do. We program ourselves, whether we know it or like it or not. The neuroscience that we're learning is like when we fire and wire our brain by repetitive thoughts and repetitive actions, we are making the body of tomorrow today. And because we have this concept of time that we have to go through, what we want to be doing is focusing on the body that we want, i.e. in its health and its vitality and how it looks, all of that stuff. We need to start doing the work today for tomorrow. But instead of that, we're in the past, we're in the concepts, we're in the labels. We all are, because we're so programmed, and now we have so much information around what's right and what's wrong, and which just ends up giving us more concepts and labels, which just ends up depressing and confusing us even more. You know, when I was in Africa visiting my friends in Uganda, you basically ate what was growing around you. That's what you got. The guy would come round with his bin bag full of veggies from the farm. You didn't choose. Well, you could decide what to do with the veg, but you grew what was there. You didn't have to go on and think, oh, what am I going to make for tea today? Because you got your produce and you created something out of it. So all these choices now that we are having to make, you know, it ends up really confusing us and overloading our system. So what do? Well, we breathe and we release. So let's just do the 4, 7, 8. So breathing in, hold, and out. And in, hold, and out. Nice clear intention to let go. In, hold, and out. Let it all go. And in, hold, and out. One more. In, hold, and out. Okay. Some nice free breathing. And just allow the body to recalibrate. I got a great affirmation this week from the machine. It said, life heals itself when we move out the way. We torment the body with our thoughts, and it's the mind at all the health, all the healing. When we calm the mind, you know, you can even eat all the great organic food that you want, but if you're tormenting the body with your mind, you're undoing all the good. So the mind is where it is at. So that comes from breathing and letting go and learning the techniques that work for you and then using them. So let's just check in with how the body feels. What can you feel in there today? Scan your body. Start at the top of the head, the crown chakra, crown energy center, connection to the invisible, to the field of unlimited potential. And then just work down through the head and see if you feel anything around your throat, your chest, your abdomen. Without judgment, just allow whatever energy is there to be there. It's there anyway. So what we don't want to be doing is judging it, because that actually holds that energy in place. We just want to observe it and go, oh, energy's there. What's going on with the body? Curious. That'll be the past coming in. The hormones, the limiting beliefs, the subconscious programming. Maybe the body's just healing and readapting to the new energies that are coming through the cosmos. Who knows? You can guess, you can make up stories about what the body's doing, but inevitably, that's all it is, a guess. And usually we're guessing negative stuff. So just allow the body to do what it does, which is always, 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 and never anything else but trying to regain balance for you. Homeostasis, harmony, when we move out the way. So just allow the energy that's there to be there. And then just welcome all the sights, sounds, sensations as best you can. And then open your mind and your heart and just let it go. set it free. And then just welcome all trying to figure out, what is the body doing? Why is it doing that? What is that feeling? Why am I feeling like this? Morning, Julie. How are you, sweetheart? Feel all of that, all the trying to figure it out, all the wishing it was different, all the taking things personally, and all the waiting. Welcome the whole goddamn lot, and then just let it go. Morning, Suzanne. Let go of all the pain and suffering, because you can. Choose peace. Choose freedom from the emotions and the stories. Let it go. Just for a second, see how it feels. And then welcome all wanting control, all the control freaks out there, all wanting security. I want to be secure. All wanting approval. What do they think of me? All wanting separation and oneness. Welcome all these underlying wants that pull us back into the comfort zone. Welcome it all. And just let it all go. Morning, Sophia. Set it all free. Let it all go. Find the courage to let go of your feelings. Because they're not you and they're not real. So let it go. Let it go. And now what I want you to do is just feel your body and just allow yourself to approve of the body. It's carried you, carted you, kicking and screaming around. It's listened to all the things, all the stories you've made up. It's helped you through all the traumas, betrayals, past stuff, all the stuff that we've experienced. And here it is still, the heart's still beating. The cells are still listening. And now we're waking up to this phenomenal, unconditional love energy that we are, that we can access when we let go of wanting to be right, when we forgive ourselves and others, and when we trust and surrender to the divine. So allow that love energy into your heart. It can be hard to feel it if you're feeling low and anxious. Just know that it's there, or open your mind to the possibility. And when we do this as a group, it's so much more powerful. So know that everybody on this call right now, or this live right now, is contributing to your success. As we wish for our hearts and for each other's hearts to be open and free from pain. And allow yourself to approve of the intelligence that you are, that we call the body. And a little bit more approval. And a little bit more approval for the body, please. And a little bit more approval for the body. Come on. You can do it. You can allow just a little bit of approval in. And a little bit more approval. And a little bit more approval. Come on. Keep going. Stay with me. You'll love me for this. And a little bit more approval. Open that heart and just let all the pain and suffering go. And allow yourself to trust the cells, trust the body. It knows what to do. Yeah, without you. So just let go of it all. Allow the heart to open. Release all the pain and suffering. Any anxiety, any overwhelm. Let it go. Feel the love that is always there, should we choose to release into it. And welcome any judgment of ourselves and how we handle life. And just let it go. And welcome any energy in the body right now. And the feelings that we're having of loss, of what we thought we knew, and all the fear of the future and the unknown. You know, it's normal to be like, what's going on? It's completely normal to think that. So just welcome all the confusion around the future and what the hell's happening. It doesn't matter. It's just all thought and emotion. So welcome it completely and just let it go. That's it. Trust the body to harmonise itself. Okay. Feel it, heal it. Welcome everything and let everything go. I know it sounds ridiculously simple, but trust me, this is where freedom lies. Just continuously letting go of everything you thought you knew, thought you felt, thought was real, and see what's underneath, what is inside, what is the intuition, what is your soul saying. Where are you being guided to today? Who are you being guided to today? All the intelligence, just allow it. Allow it to work and allow it to guide you. Take the day off, the week off, and have a wonderful one. Let me know how you're all feeling and how, if you have any magical insights. Thank you, Francis. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. Ciao.